Oh, welcome, man. Welcome back to the channel. What's popping out there, everybody? Real quick. Gonna do this real quick because I have to take care of a little something. Now, I know today Thursday. We just had a holiday, so I didn't come on Sunday, and I came on for a hot second Monday. Yeah, which was actually the 4th of July. So I hope everybody enjoyed the 4th and all that good stuff. But yes, it's time to get back on schedule, man. My whole schedule jacked up, but that's all right. We're going to get it back on schedule. Today, Thursday, I do a live stream on Thursday and Sunday, okay? For now, that is the plan. For now, the plan is to remain the same, okay? Until something changes, and I will let you know. Now, what do we do on Thursdays and Sundays? You saw the title of the video. We tech talk, all right? Couple of interesting, crazy. Y'all know my channel been on autopilot, right? Autopilot is when I just upload a bunch of videos and schedule them to come out 3-hour increments. Okay. Now the shorts video allow me to do that. Yes, I can't do 3 full 8-minute videos per day like that. Yeah. That'll drive me cuckoo. Although I have done that in the past. That's not productive. So I can get you 3 shorts videos and a full videos in a day's time. So that's channel been on autopilot, and I've been able to take a peek at what y'all up to, what y'all talking about, because I can still see the comments. And from time to time, I will answer a few. All right. So which I got behind on my comments on my comment section on my page. So I've been going over there. In fact, jumping over there, extra camera, share screen. I've been jumping over there to try and catch up on a bunch of questions and comments that I have been getting a lot of. And I'm cool with that, guys. Y'all know I'm a big fan of please be subscribed to the channel. This video here is killing it, man. This the video I did with the freaking advising people not to do a tune-up while the engine is hot on an aluminum cylinder head. It is so much controversy on that video, man. If y'all read those comments, y'all would think people are crazy. It's literally people out there fighting me. Bro, you out of your mind, man. I've been doing it for 15 years, replacing spark plugs while they hot. What the hell is wrong with you? You know, I sometimes I'll get dramatic on the title. Oh, doing this can destroy your motor. One guy cussed me out for calling the engine motor. I'm like, dude, I had to adapt. Yes, I'm against that too, but because I'm outnumbered, I'm outnumbered. He go, and he had took time out of his life to type this in. Immediately thumbs down because you call an engine a motor. I was like, that's a loud player. You could do that. I mean, why didn't you have to tell me? Why didn't you just thumbs it down? So he figured he'd add insult to injuries, or you know what I'm talking about, by typing it in and telling me that he thumbs it down. Like, okay, player. Power to the people. Yeah, we got rights like that here in the United States and on YouTube. What is your thought on the Supreme Court ruling on EPA? Hey, man, I haven't read into that. All right, Supreme Court usually involve politics, and I try to steer clear of politics. But however, EPA, that's some different. I got to read it. I got to read up on it first and find out what happened before I speak on it, because I may say something stupid. Bottom line, Outdoors, what's going on, man? It's been a minute since I seen you. Thanks for stopping by. I'm just jumping online right quick to somebody trying to figure out why I'm at. I don't know why people, I think, guys, on contrary to what y'all may believe, like I'm a cool, fun guy, blah, 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 blah. But there are some people out there that literally hate my guts, okay? Hate me. Like really want to destroy me, will find any kind of way to destroy me. So I managed to try to stay a little private, okay, as far as, you know, what you do, where you at. Remember, I work out of 4 shops, so unless you call me, it'll be hard to find me. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so guys like really want to know where you work at and why you doing what you're doing, like nosy type stuff. Like, man, don't worry about all that. But yeah, so I got to be careful. I don't know where haters come from. I'll try to do right, mind my own business, all that good stuff, but they creep up. Need that electrical contact. Oh, this video I put up today, the shorts about the boat. Yes, that little boat is very important, my friend. All right. So if you got that little boat, no, the starter. It goes on the starter. It's got those indentions in it. Okay, don't just grab a regular 13 millimeter and put it on there. Okay, that's not cool. All right. Yes. Bottom line outdoors. Yeah, I got to read up on that and see what's going on first. Hey, there a question I have in 2021. Hey, man, 2021. It don't even matter what your concern is. It should be under warranty. Okay, 2021s are not what I consider DIY anything. Okay, but let's read it anyway. Cherokee 11 had the electronic power steering not available come on, and then it went off and hasn't come on since. Weird. Any thoughts? Now you guys are aware that the traditional power steering system is no longer. Wait a minute. Let me read this again. Hey there, question. I have a 2021 Grand Cherokee. I had the electric power steering not available. Well, I guess that's a warning light come on, and then it went off and hasn't come on since. Weird. Any thoughts? Now, what I was saying was, you guys are aware that the traditional power steering system is no longer feasible. All right. Yes, we don't use that crap anymore. Power steering pump, power steering fluid, blah, blah, hoses, all that. No, them days are gone, long gone. Okay. But however, you still need to have a way to easily turn your steering wheel, preferably at lower RPM. Some systems are set up to be a little harder when you're going. It's speed sensitive. Okay, the slower you're going, the more power steering you're going to have. So everything is pretty much digital, electronically controlled. All right, my man says light. I guess this warning light came on and then it went off. Who knows, man? This is 2021. Could have been a hiccup. Now I will say this: there's likely a module for that, for the power steering system. In fact, if it's electronically controlled power steering system, I can almost guarantee you there's a module. Now, having said that, modules from time to time periodically will require updates. Okay, is there an update on this? I don't know. This is fairly new. All right. I haven't read anything. I haven't seen this problem. So now I can see if I've seen this problem and go, yep, I know exactly what you're talking about. That's a flash for that or something like that. But like I'm saying, 2021, you likely still in the warranty. I don't even know if you can get, we're in 2022 now. I think basic warranty is 3 year, 36,000 miles. I wager bet you don't have 36,000 miles on your car yet. All right. But at any rate, the light went off. That means the computer no longer sees a problem. If the light came on for a hot second and went back off, some of our systems are set up for bulb checks, just to see if the bulb is still, back in the day, people used to take out bulbs. That's a good way to turn your check engine light out. Just take the bulb out. Now, back in the day, we caught on to that, or car makers caught on to that. So they will add an additional warning feature on your cluster in the event your smart ass pull the bulb out. Yes. And that was crazy anyway, because you're not going to pass emission just because your bulb out. These emission stations are set up to read the computer in the data link connector. All right. Yes. It's not a physical. There's a person doing the emissions testing, but yeah, you can't trick these computers anymore, guys. Stop it. Stop it. My man, you could easily have a flash update for that. All right. I wouldn't panic because the light is out. That means there's no problem. That means it sees no problem anymore. Okay. If there ever was a problem, like I said, it could have been just a glitch. TAC 556. Thanks for stopping by, my dude. All right. DT, I'm working on a 2017 Jeep Cherokee. Hey, I got one of those. Customer complaint vehicle. I have intermittent crank, no start. I checked for codes, don't have any or default codes either. I did a visual inspection. Everything looks fine. I'm gonna tell you something to look at, or a place to look at. For some reason, I've done two. I know. In fact, I made a video on one. Starter had a burn mark on it. But you know how? Oh, you know, I don't know if you know, but the starter is extremely hard on a Cherokee. If it's a 2.4 multi-air engine, I don't know. You left the engine size out. The engine has two different options on that year: 4-cylinder 2.4 multi-air engine or the Pentastar V6. Okay, but let that Jeep up in the air. The starter is behind the engine. If you see burn marks on that bolt that holds the starter cable, yes, that starter is dying a slow death. I have done a few. In fact, I helped another mechanic diagnose one. You're not going to get any codes because the starter is not monitored by the PCM. Okay, you only get codes by things are monitored, guys. Okay, the computer, just like the people used to ask, how my cluster know my tire pressure low? Okay, because there's a sensor on it and it's monitored. So you're only gonna get codes by things that are monitored. In this case, the physical starter motor, it's not monitored. Now, the circuitry may be monitored, but the computer have no way of knowing if that starter, it know if the starter spin the engine over because it would see crank reference. All right, it would see the engine spinning over, but it doesn't know if the solenoid actually activated. Okay, it know it sent voltage out, but it doesn't know if the solenoid. So look at that starter. Man, I'm spending too much time on this. Look at that starter, my dude. All right. Now, is that your problem? I don't know. We're here to discuss things and go over some things. That's all I can do, guys. I want to kill this myth about I know what's wrong with your car. Just ask JT. I saw somebody type that in. I'm like, no, it's not how that works. I have no idea what's wrong with your car. From where I sit, from where I am, I have no idea. There's a slim chance that I may have seen the problem you're speaking about. Yes, that's different than me knowing what your problem is. All right. Now, I can dig when people will put in a problem and they go, your thoughts on that. That's a more feasible question. But some people type in a problem, what you think it is. What is that? I mean, I don't know. Let's discuss it. Especially if you're a subscriber. Yeah, we can talk. But I got to find out if you're on board or not. I cannot waste valuable time on people that's not on board. That's why a lot of guys ask me something. I ask them something back. At the end of my question, I go, oh, by the way, are you subscribed to the channel? Some never answer that. They just continue on with their problem. At that point, we done. I have no time to waste on, that because I have a lot of subscribers waiting on. Yeah. Look at the starter. My dude, Lou Ian. Yes. Okay, do that, please. Why don't you bother with other car brands? Why do you prefer Chrysler over everything else, such as Asian cars that are more reliable? Reliable? Do you think I'm in the business? I wouldn't say that because that's insensitive. Why the hell am I looking? I don't want to say that because that's insensitive. It's a insensitive question. Let me put it that way. Hear yourself. Think about what you just asked me. Why do you bother with other car brands? Or why don't you bother? I guess you're asking me, why don't I work on other cars? I do. You may not see videos on them. Okay. Yeah, you don't know. In other words, you don't know what I work on. You just know what you see. I even put it like that. Why do you prefer Chrysler over everything else, such as Asian cars that are more reliable? I work on cars for a living. Okay. You tie me up in a knot with this ridiculous comment. Why don't you work on cars that's more reliable? No. Okay. Jay, the speaker. That didn't come out right for some reason. All right. Yes, I can't tackle that one. Woo. That one didn't come out right. Oh, Jay got something else to say. Also, is FCA starting the training for you guys when those cars? Yes, they are. In fact, I already took a hybrid course. Now, there's some things online we got to take, you know what I'm saying, before we go to school. They got to make sure we, got the basics out of the way. It's nothing more instructors hate more than a guy coming to the course and the instructor thinking we got the basics out the way because we're supposed to take the online course first, prerequisite or whatever. All right. Yes, the instructors hate going back to the bottom because he thinking we already know that, so he may be speaking more advancedly. All right. Yes, training is always available. I'm level 3 all the way across the board, level 3, level 4. So it's hard for me to get training because in their eyes, I already got everything or I already know everything. No, that's not the case. And I want to go to school sometimes just to go to school because I can learn more of other guys' topics. Guys, when we're in class, a bunch of times technicians would get together and speak amongst each other. Man, you seen that? You ever seen this problem? Such and such. Yeah, I see. Dude, I'm telling you, check this, check that. Or, dude, I seen it the other day. I had one in the other day, man. So, yeah, feedback amongst technicians. And it's okay for us to do that because we're not in competition. We're not at the same place of employment. So it's not like, I ain't telling you jack. You're going to go fix it and then get all the hoopla. Yeah. I don't know how I got on that. Yes, training always available. All right, where is the guest? Hey, Tom. Dude, I don't know, man. I keep forgetting. I don't know. We got to fix something out. We got to work something out. I know what you're talking about, though. Renegade. Yeah. Crazy week, man. JT, my wife, Cherry Richmond, sent you a photo of her camshaft. Will you reuse it out of a dot? Where she sent the photo to, Matt? She sent it to you on JT, the car guy. You know what? I think I have. Oh, no, I don't. I thought I had it. That car. I thought I had that page pulled up. Let me see something. Hold tight. JT, the car guy. What a cool name. At Gmail. Now watch me forget my password. What was I saying? Yes. PT Cruiser, continuous PT. No. Man, I can't even log in. I don't know what. No, I didn't see it. Now I just logged out. Hold on. Okay, I can't get in. No. Answer your question is no. I didn't see it. I haven't been on that. I haven't been on that site in a minute. What's the question? She sent you on the JT the car guy. Would you reuse it? I already told y'all how my strategy. I'm a big fan of not wasting money, guys. Little scratches on lobes do not deter me at all. Okay, as opposed to just get a new one. It's $300. Who cares? No. If the center of that damn lobe is intact, the center part is the one that roll up and down on the rocker arms. If that sucker intact, damn it, we gonna use that one. Camshaft do not wear out. Camshafts become damaged. Okay, those Hemi camshafts that we replace all the time, we're only doing that because they were damaged by default. Okay, because the rocker arm chewed into it and things like that. Now, All Park Garage, they do cam upgrades and things like that. They got cams laying all over the floor over there. They're not bad camshafts. They just, yeah. So I have to take a look at that picture again when I get off and log on. No, but to answer your question, no, I didn't see it. Jeffrey, is it put in reverse? 2013 Dodge Charger, put in reverse. Has a clump. Look at the rear end. Has slack at drive shaft. Is this a DIY? Slack at drive shaft. You mean at the pinion? Depend on where the slack is. It depends. Okay. I would say this. If you need a drive shaft, that can be considered DIY. If you need a rear differential, because we don't repair those. Those not I've never seen. I took a course on this years ago on that differential in the back of those big body L cars, LX, and never done one. Okay, that's because number one, there's no parts. Number two, just put another one in it. I mean, it's just a big old housing. Okay, but if it's a drive shaft that's faulty or whatever causing a problem, yes, that can be DIY. Differential, not so much, because you know the axles are stabbed into it, and you need a lift, and you need you need a lift for a drive shaft. So it all depends what you have at your disposal as far as tools, what constitute being a DIY job and not. All right, but find out exactly where it's coming from first. All right, reverse has a clump. Looked at rear end has slack at drive shaft. Yeah, which one? I mean, is it the differential or the drive shaft, the U-joint part in the drive shaft? Well, matter of fact, don't sleep on the engine mounts as well, Jeffrey. All right, it's a 2.4. Yeah, look at the starter, my dude. All right, in fact, I had to pull that video up. I think I spoke about what I was doing. Some cases you can move it with your hand. If you can reach up there, that starter is a pain in the freaking butt. Y'all should have had the shorts video I did today with the starter on the Jeep Grand Cherokee. Now, mind you guys, I already knew the mounts had to come out, but so from time to time I will entertain you guys. I'm just keeping it real. All right, but because I had some guys in the comment, oh man, you didn't have to take that out. You could have got that out. So I made a hashtag video explaining that or talking about that. We're finna prove to those guys there's no way. Because of hashtag short videos, only 60 seconds, I had to make 3. So the second one, I got the starter bolts loose, and I'm sitting there going, clink, clink, hello, you see? You cannot get this out. There's no other way. The engine mount and the bracket have to come out. So I proceed to take the bracket and the mount out and bring the starter out with it. But yeah, so that's cool. I have no problem with that. But yeah, check starter, my dude. All right, my boss got a new toy, 1969 Road Runner video coming. We'll be waiting, Tom, especially those that are subscribed to my buddy Tom Cook channel. If you're not, go subscribe to his channel so you be on the lookout for that 1969 Road Runner video coming. I can't wait. Yes, I do have you on. Hey, look at this stranger. JT, thanks for telling me exactly where the mouse chewed apart my vacuum lines. It's amazing how you located and knew it was that from my check engine light. Shut up, man. You're trying to be funny. You're pretty good, X. Dude, I don't mean to be a butthole, but I have to say that sometimes. Because y'all know the gestures people do. Just say you're on the phone and somebody's just blabbing, running. You might be doing something like this. They don't know what you're doing on the other end. And some of the comments I get, I'm like, how the hell am I supposed to know? How am I supposed to know this? But, you know, they don't hear it. So you show us a level of respect. But some of the stuff I read and see and I'm asked as if you know what's wrong with it. What is wrong? Here's the problem. What's wrong with it, JT? Yes, guys, there's a thing called diagnosis that has to be done on every problem. All right. Now, there are some things, like I said before, I can suggest that you check. Yes, but don't automatically assume I know what your problem is. Sitting way over here 10,000 miles away from you. I know what your problem is. X being funny. Stop it, X. You being messy, man. X fail. Thanks for jumping on, man. Can't Dodge Charger SRT 710 make noise? What? Can't Dodge Charger SXT 2017 making noise? What can it be? I think this is another one of those jokers being facetious, caresis. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Do you work on Dodge Challengers, sir? Yes, I do. My friend Golani. Yes, I do. All right. Why don't you want to work on cars that are more reliable? Means you make less money. What? Why don't you want to work on? This is my man Jesse. What's up, my dude? Why don't you want to work on cars that are more reliable? Means you make less money. If it's reliable, see, I want to steer clear of this because it would end up making me look insensitive. Now, here's an insensitive thing to say. What the hell do I care if it's reliable? I want it to break. Damn it, I don't want to be surrounded by reliable cars. That is some insensitive things to say. So I will not say such. The guy that asked that, and I know this dude. He in the comment section all the time. It just didn't come out right, and it will make me sound insensitive. So I don't want to speak on it. Stop it, Jesse. Yeah, stop it. Me late, busy day doing turbos on a Ford Flex. Also, a 2-stroke rotor tiller. Uncle Mark got his hands busy. Uncle Mark, I hope, my friend, you are recording this thing because we are YouTube content creators, which require us to make content. Okay, so I expect to see from Uncle Mark a Ford Flex video in the near future. Also, why not throw in a 2-stroke rotor tiller rewind broke video? There you go, right there. Uncle Mark, thanks for stopping by, my dude. All right, what parts can make noise on Dodge Charger? A lot of parts, my friend. Depending on what the noise is and where it's coming from. All right. Would you rather be an auto instructor or auto tech? As you age, who's it? Philly, what up, man? Philly D in the build. Look, Philly, as I get older, the physical aspect of the working on cars, you know what I'm saying, ain't with yanking transmissions and engines out no more. It's not that I ain't with it. Remember, guys, once you do this stuff, it's locked in. So it's a basic understanding of how the car is put together and built from that point, okay? So in other words, get everything under your belt. Do everything on the car at least once. While you're doing it, your mind going to be running, okay, this is how that works. So you know once you take a head off, in other words, you can tear a car down, 3 weeks later, come back, somebody to move stuff they didn't clean up and they got your box of parts over there because you understand how a gasoline combustion engine supposed to work. You should be able to put that stuff back together. Okay, man, put a gasket down first, a head gasket. Now let me put this head on there. Okay, now let me put the head bolts on there. Now let me torque the head bolts. Click, click, click. So all of that is in here. So you'll never forget that stuff. It's etched in here. All right, so that's what I mean by get everything under your belt once. Damn, I'm all off track. Philly, no, the instructors today don't make jack, man. That was an insult. And plus, I will have to clean up my language and the way I act. Okay, our instructors older, not so much older. They're supposed to come off as more mature. I play a lot, and I don't look older. Okay. I'll be sitting in class looking like one of the students, high school students. But no, yes, but as you age, that's always running across your mind. But I don't understand. I don't know how those big time instructors only making that little money. Obviously, it's because they're not physically capable of doing the work, or they would be in a dealer. That's plenty of times I've asked my training guys at the training center, the instructor, man, why ain't you at a dealer, man, working on cars? Not so much working on them, but being a manager. They don't make good managers and they don't make good mechanics because it's a physical thing with being a mechanic. All right. And they likely wouldn't make a lot of money because they will be thinking all the time. They would be tedious. They would be grabbing a torque wrench for the little simplest shit stuff. Click, click. Hey, man, what you doing? You know you're on commission, right? They will be doing things right because they've been teaching us this way the whole time. So they'll have to make a major conversion, guys. I don't know. That might have came off as insensitive, but yeah. As you age, yes, instructing, always come across my mind. But yeah, the money got to be right. What do I look for? What parts can make, I guess you're talking about this. You got to start with where your noise coming from. What parts can make noise on a Dodge Charger? What is that? Where is the noise coming from? Like, if you can't answer that part, then yeah, you need to head to a shop, my dude, and have somebody ride with you and listen to the noise. That's the best way to get to the bottom of the noise. Okay. Yeah, you gotta. I don't know where you start because what do I look for? Number one, find out the location of the noise. Let me put it like that. All right, Trey, what up, man? Trey C in the building. What's going on, my dude? How are you? Hope you had a good Fourth. All that good stuff. I see some people here from Facebook. Let me try to speed through this. Got a 13 Dodge Challenger leaking coolant, but it's leaking under the car. Could it be my engine oil cooler on the intake manifold? My friend, it could be anything. All right. So let me get this straight. If I say, yep, that's what it is, your engine oil cooler, are you going to go and just simply replace that? Or are you going to verify it? All right. My point is, it still has to be diagnosed. Okay. Now, there's really nothing wrong with this question. What do you think it is? But I will say this. It could be a number of things. Now, the best thing you can do for yourself is to find out exactly where it's coming from. I tend to use what we call a coolant pressure tester. I would pressurize the coolant system. Wherever that leak is the weakest point. If you got coolant in it, make sure you put some in it first, or water, anything. It should spit out. That, my friend, will be the location of your leak. That's what you should end up replacing. Well, be careful about leaks, especially things like radiators and stuff like that. It's unless radiators are really crappy. Anytime you blow a radiator, there's a chance you may have had high pressure in the cooling system, things like that. Okay, just off the wall replacing coolant parts. You really find out if you got high pressure buildup. Thermostats, things like that. So, yes, you got to verify that, man. Get that car in the air, man. What's your opinion on Scotty Kilmore? Always bad mouthing. Oh man, that's my dude. Up until he does that, and in fact, a couple of his videos I did rebuttal videos just to tell everybody he don't know what the hell he talking about. Scotty is a pretty unique dude, man. You know what I'm saying? I've learned some things from Scotty. How, to put suspense in your videos and your titles and things like that. Driving like this, you could kill yourself. I don't go to the extreme like that, but yeah, that's an interesting dude. Now, because I'm a content creator, I know why he do what he do. He might not have a clue if this Chrysler really bad. In fact, he can call all his relatives and just have them bring their car or come to dinner one by one, pull each car in the driveway and stand there and speak on it for a good 8 minutes. That, my friend, is a badass content creator. Okay, just randomly speaking on something, hold a conversation with you for 8 minutes, boom, a video. First morning, 300,000. Second day, 1 million. Scotty a bad dude. Okay, so I don't put a lot of stock into him bashing product because there's a reason behind it. Create suspense, and what's the most hated car in the world right now? Probably a PT Cruiser. So he would go pick on that just because he know that, not because he know it's a bad car or worse car. He just, everybody hate this. Ooh, I'm talking about this. Boom. And here I come behind him before I grasp the understanding of YouTube content creators. I go behind him. Scott, you don't know what the hell. You ain't nothing wrong with that PT. PTs are the baddest cars out there. I'm getting all mad for nothing. Then I find out, wait a minute. He's a content creator. He does this stuff for a reason. In other words, the motives are different. How did I get on Scotty? Jay, stop it, man. I like Scotty. All right? Yes, stop it. DoorDash Rick. What's up with you, my friend? How are you? Rutan has some humming or vibration noise. It is not always there, and it is noticeable when quick reverse. It is also noticeable while suddenly press gas pedal when, hey man, is this humming? Rutan's just like the regular minivan with a 62 TE transmission, which means the maintenance schedule is pretty much the same every 60,000 miles. I just did a video on that. I suggest you drop your pan and replace your filter on a TE transmission. Okay, if that transmission never been dropped, fluid change, you, my friend, likely have ruined your front pump. And on top of that, at that point, most shops not replacing front pumps anymore. Most shops not rebuilding these trans anymore. You may get an estimate for a complete unit. I had a guy ask me a question. Man, I had a humming noise. I took it in the shop. They want to sell me a whole transmission. So what you expect me to tell you? You don't really need to know. You just need a front pump and a no. A lot of shops are getting away from risk or a potential risk repair. That is a potential risk repair. Not for me. I mean, I know how to do and what to do and what to look for. But for the guy that's not sure, and on top of that, he can't get parts. Sometimes you get happy when you can't get parts. Can't get parts. You need a unit. You need a whole complete unit. That takes away all the risk and everything. Your buzzing, humming noise could very well be the transmission. Bzzz. Especially if you say you put it in reverse. Yeah. Now you may, if you had a scan to transmission, some of the codes, some of the transmission codes will not trigger a check engine light. However, that code will be stored in the memory. You may see P0944. Okay. Front pump pressure low or something like that. Yes, those are dead giveaways. Yes, dead giveaways. Get that car scanned and hell, do yourself a favor. Drop the pan and replace the filter. You might get lucky. As far as buying some more time, the damage is done. Maybe you can buy some time before the inevitable happen, which is your transmission is too far gone at this point. Yes, Jason, that's what's up, my friend. All right, Ram 1557. Doing an engine rebuild, or should I just buy a new engine? Will parts be hard to get? Bottom line, yes, parts will be for 2010 hard to get. We can't get nothing on a 2010 model, especially a PT Cruiser, but I know y'all love that car. It's hard, man, and it's risky. Now, I always say that I only got to that point because managers made us get to that point. You know what I mean? I was an overhauler. I was a transmission overhauler. I haven't overhauled a transmission in 4 years now. All right. So they're getting us in the habit of just swapping out. I wouldn't build it, but I ain't you, bottom line. You a bad dude. Okay. You may have that confidence. All right. But as far as your question, would parts be hard to get? Likely. Yes, likely. Very likely. All right. Hey, speaking of the devil, David, what's up, man? Tom Cook just asked me about Tom Cook. Get on here and go, where's your guess? So if nobody else was paying attention, I guess about 2 weeks ago, Tom Cook was paying attention when I mentioned we need to do a live stream together. All right. So Sunday, I don't know what you're doing Sunday, or would you rather Thursday? Let's get this straight, hashed out right now. What day will Renegade's Garage, my good friend David, talk cars with us? We just gonna get on the screen and talk about cars. Maybe David can tackle some of these questions and go from there. But let's set a time, David. Before you get off, sign off. Let me know, man, what's good for you, Sunday or Thursday. All right, either one is great for me. Give channel a thumbs up. X. You can be messy sometime, X, but you was messy earlier. But yes, I agree with you. Give the video a thumbs up. Yes, X be everywhere, man. I seen X all the way over there on what's my other Chrysler buddy? David Pikes, Motor City Mechanic. Actually, I'm reading some of the comments. David Pikes, Motor City Mechanic, Chrysler also. So, you know, I ain't gonna learn nothing over there. You know, we do the same thing. But however, I'd like to read the comments. I see X all up over there. I'm like, wait a minute, X, what are you double dipping? What are you doing over here? X be everywhere. My dude, I am recording step by step. A tutorial guy. You a bad dude, Uncle Mark. It ain't in me, man. I can't do it. I tried it. I just can't do it. And I get fussed out about it. You didn't tell us which wrench you used. It's like, hell, I just grabbed what I know fitted. Am I supposed to tell you this is a 15 millimeter wrench? Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. I'm not a tutorial guy. I got out of that business right then. All right. Uncle Mark, have the patience, guys. So you're looking for a step-by-step instruction, go over there. In fact, subscribe to my buddy Uncle Mark channel. All right. Jeeps rock in my book. Yes, I agree with you. Those starters are different. Regular 2 bolts, stop, start, 3 bolts. 2017, was that stop start on a Cherokee at that time? I don't know. I have a 2017. I don't have a stop start. I don't even have a push start. I got the base model. Yes, I bought that car brand new back in 2017. Okay. Yes, real. Buddy Stars, hey man, what's going on? By way of Facebook, how you doing? was talking to you on YouTube today, buddy. What was we talking about, buddy? You the guy with the charger? What was we talking about? Refresh my memories, buddy. Renegade's Garage. Okay, how does this mechanic life treat your body? Hey, I'm a physical guy. In other words, I work out, so it's not going to get the best of me. If you ain't careful, you would just eat, work on cars, eat, work on some more cars, eat, work on some more cars, and some more eating. So I see mechanics gobble down 4 or 5 big meals per day. You know, they just get bigger. It's like truck driving, 18-wheelers. They just sit down and drive all day and then eat some more. Yes, no. On me, not at all. Feeling it don't affect me at all because the gym right down the street. When I get bored, I'm clocking out. We on commission, so I don't clock out. But before lunch, I go get a good one in. Then I go to lunch and car back load. So I'm working out and saying I am real good at multitasking. Okay, I could be bench pressing about 550. Grab my phone. Hey, somebody got a question about a PT Cruiser, and answer that. Go back to 550. Hey, somebody want a multitask? Hey, man, I can do 10 things at one time. So yes. Oh, your question. It don't affect me, okay? Because I won't let it. Let me put it that way. Worst part is standing on concrete 8 to 10 hours a day. Yes. Ooh, y'all don't move around. Y'all don't sit down sometime and check your messages. Wait a minute. I can't stand up for no. And Tom, y'all probably one of those real shops where y'all gotta wear boots and steel toe. We be in there in Jordans. We be in there. My little raggedy red shoes, my tennis shoes. You never know when I might want to take out sprinting. OSHA come in there and just shut us all down for this crazy foolishness we be doing. But yes, it's crazy. Billy D, it can be very hard on your body. Yes, most certainly can. About to change out the automatic transmission in my non-turbo PT Cruiser. About to change out the transmission. Deidre Sledge. Those fairly easy. Automatic transmissions, likely 41 TE. In fact, that was the only option from the automatic standpoint. 41 TE, A604. That was the only option, unless it was a stick. I flushed and changed my coolant to green so I can see leaks more easily. I like the green better. It doesn't sludge like the orange or the red. Been about 6 months, man. That's cool, Jeffrey. I mean, but are you insinuating that you know you're going to have leaks? So if I got green in there, it should be easily to find. I'm not understanding that part. Okay. But yes, the coolant green is good. Green is hard to find. So yeah, it is what it is. Hey, my mother, Lemmy Battles by way of Facebook. Okay. She stopped in and checked on her eldest, most coolest, most Sopwalk fast son. Yes. Y'all say hello to my mama. Thanks for stopping by, mother dear. All right. Also 06. Yes, it has a 604 in it. 41 TE. All right. Howdy, gearheads. What's up? Rocks, Rolls. What is going on, my friend? All right. Hoping to get my Toyota Camry at the shop. The dealer then misdiagnosed it twice. First, I said it was an alternator. Changed that same noise. They said it was timing change. That same noise. So you got a Toyota Camry making some noise. You telling me they misdiagnosed it as an alternator. Now they saying it's a timing chain. Interesting. All right. I hope you get it fixed, my friend. That's all. Yes, I hope you get it fixed. Chick 619. What's going on? Miss Lady, how are you? What's up, sir? How are you? I'm doing great. Typical Thursday, you know. We live stream, car talk, chit chat, Q&A, whatever you want to call it. That's what we do on Thursday and Sunday. Thanks for stopping by. And before you leave, do one of these thumbs up things, okay? Yes, I got you sub and notification. I don't know how often you go live stream or if you talk about stuff, what you be talking about over there, chick. All right. I don't know what you be doing over there. Let us know. All right, Rocks Rose on hello. That's what's up. Hey man, just sub 15 Dodge 1500 364 transmission is slipping. Mechanic said I can straight swap it if it's the same model and gear ratio. Another mechanic said I need valve body from the old one. A 15 with a 3.6. Now that transmission, that truck can go either way, a nag one or 8-speed, a ZF transmission. And he's right as far as, wait a minute. Mechanic said I can straight swap it if it's the same model and gear ratio. Another mechanic said I need a valve body from the old one. It depends. What is your problem? What if you slipping because your valve body got some internal problems going on? So when you want to get a whole nother unit, it's too many variables in this, my dude. Julio, all right. 15 Dodge 1500. Like I say, is that even if that's a nag? Yeah, that's a whole different story. But if it's a ZF 8-speed 8 HP transmission, then yeah, it could get complicated. All right, between valve body and all that. And I'm gonna tell you this: I don't know how sophisticated your scan tool is, but none of this matters if you can't program that damn thing. Now, if you're gonna straight swap it like he's saying, same year, same everything, you may can avoid having to do anything with a computer. All right, but if you got to do valve body and all, be careful with that stuff. You don't want to do this stuff in your home garage, get it all together, and it won't start. Meaning you have to tow it to the dealer or somewhere. This question ain't coming out right. It's hard to answer this. Yes, are you asking me what should you do? I don't understand. Help me. Transmission slipping. Mechanic said I can straight swap it if it's the same year model. Another mechanic said I need valve body from old. So what do you want to know? My thoughts? Or I don't get it. I don't understand something. Something ain't right. All right. I'm at 46 minutes. Yeah, I'm gonna sum it up like this. Be careful, whichever one you choose. Be careful doing them. All right. What's the dealer responsibility for that mess? What's the dealer responsibility? Guys, let me alert y'all of something. I'm not, I don't know dealer secrets, or I'm not like a dealer guy, only dealer guy. I work out of 3 and 4 shops, okay? Just some of my time is spent in a dealer. That don't make me solely a dealer tech. One guy cussed me out. You sitting at the dealer doing this and doing, man, get out of here, man. So I don't really like entertaining that or people knowing he at the dealer. I could be anywhere. Now, I don't understand what you're asking me, my dude. What's the dealer responsibility for that mess? I can't make that out. All right. Hey, I just put in a new transmission in my 09 Compass. Transmission come from the junkyard. After watching one of your videos now, I know I need to marry transmission and computer together. Candida Owens. That, my friend, this is a CBT. When you say marry my transmission and the computer together, that's called initialize, right? Yes, you need to initialize it. And you can use the term marriage, okay, because you need to yes. But the technical term is initialization. All right, yeah, we need to initialize it. Well, yes. Thank you for watching those videos. I appreciate it. I hope you're giving them thumbs up. That's all these guys do is eat. Oh, yes, man. That's all. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. All right. Yeah, don't do all that eating. You would get fat. Stop it. Oh, man. Oh, y'all funny. 2017 Cherokee stop technology. Some have push start. My Jeep won't start. I don't have push start. I got to put my key in mine. Yes, it's different makes, different models. But the dealership's telling me they can't do it because I didn't go through them to get the work done. I don't know what to do. One dealership telling me to get a new ECM. What the heck? I missed something. Hold on. Hey, I just put it. Oh, you're talking about. Oh, that's a scared ass dealer. That's a scary ass. That's a punk ass dealership. Okay. I just got they just brought me a couple of tickets. Oh, it was a Chrysler 200, but it's the same scenario. They just replaced the transmission. I won't move. I know what to do. Just give me the ticket. I'll take it from there. I'm gonna charge them for it. Okay. That's what I say, guys. Y'all DIY guys, be careful what y'all get involved in, because it's not like the old days, as sensitive or as simple as I could replace that, swap it out, and think you're gonna go. No, there's some things you got to do. They put a brand new 9-speed transmission in, 200. Yeah, take the 9-speed. And now it won't move. I know why it won't move, because, and they little snap-on snooper, Dark Man in here, they little super snap-on scanner won't do what they needed to do. So they had to tow it to the shop. I got it. I figured out tomorrow. We're gonna talk about it. I'm gonna do some hashtags, shorts video on that. But yeah, man. One dealer telling me that's because they scared, man. And plus they might not know. They might not have a lot of the shops. A lot of dealers are hiring new guys that have no clue on, no history. I'm gonna put it like that. Not a clue. No history on the old stuff that was being done. A lot of the old cars come to me. I got stuff locked in my memory bank that I know, and I got a DRB. So, yeah. I wouldn't say you need an ECM just because you replace the transmission. You just need to initialize your transmission to your car. All right. Power Stroke Jude, what's up, my dude? Power Stroke Jude, today Thursday. Hey, y'all, it's gonna be, I'm telling you, tonight it's gonna be like a whole box of them jokers on there just chopping it up. All right. Yeah, one time I'll be trying to find my way to get over there, but I can't because I do this during the day or doing right before y'all come on. Power Stroke Jude, what's up, man? I'm glad you stopped by, man. Appreciate that, man. I really appreciate that. It's a whole bunch of them jokers, boy. Shouldn't there be ultraviolet dye in coolant? I don't know. What do you mean? Shouldn't there be? Coolant makers, do they do that? I don't know, but I agree with you. If this is where you're going with this, is it will help with finding leaks. I give you that. All right, most certainly agree with you that. What to do? Candace, find somebody with a scan tool. Tow it to the dealer. Take it. Call the dealer and tell him JT said I need my transmission initialized to my car. I don't need no damn ECM. My ECM was working fine before I put the transmission in it. All right. JT, that online mechanic tip, said, y'all stop being some scary punks and program this freaking car so Candida Owens can get going. I'm tripping. I don't know what you should do. What to do? That's the only dealer in the area. It ain't so much of that dealer. It's whoever got the scan tool. That's the secret to all of this. Now, most dealers have the scan tool needed to perform this task. All right. So, yeah, maybe this dealer don't. Maybe all their Y pods are broke. I don't know. It's gonna be a task for you, my friend. I play a lot, but I don't know. You're gonna have to figure out how to what's your next move, because it's all about the scan tool. They actually changed the timing change, not time in, and all components, and it still had the same noise. You're chasing noise, my dude. Those are always fun. Okay. I cannot begin to tell you where a noise that I'm incapable of hearing. All right. So yeah, those are always, they can give you some trouble, man. I need to be more active. And of course, I'm going to hit the thumbs up. That's what's up. Chick 619. I appreciate it. All right. Thanks for stopping by. So now they're looking for a new engine in 2014. Yeah. All this bragging y'all be doing on Toy. Well, it's a 2014, so I cut it some slack. That's interesting. I'm gonna leave that alone. Durango cam phasers cause blood, sweat, and money. Durango cam phasers cause, this is 3.6. Did I talk to you earlier, or was we communicating earlier? I think we was communicating earlier. And I was asking you what's the history on it. I think you told me there is no history on it. You're never going to get a code just P0300. I don't think. It's always going to be accompanied by another code. Okay, what is that other code? I think you typed that in. I just can't remember it. 2014 is the Gen 2. Okay, it's not the Gen 3. All right, but can you change the worn chain guides before the chain come off? I don't have the problem, but thinking preventive maintenance and it's hard to do for ours. It's a 3.6, 121,000 miles on it. Can you change the worn chain guides before the chain? Oh, I can't make this out. Can you change the worn? Can you change the worn chain guide before the chain come off? No, man. Why would you do that? When if you get the front cover off, once you take the guides off, the chain just gonna slack. Yeah. Now I've been hearing stories of guides wearing and blah blah blah. I've never had to go into an engine and do one. Is that a wearable item? I guess if the chain's sliding up and down of it for a long period of time, it could wear out, become noisy. I've just never done one. But I would know what to do if I had to. Okay. I don't understand. Is this a question? Can you change? No, you're gonna be forced to do it together. All right, they attach to each other. All right. I am way behind and I'm sitting on 55 minutes. It does not need the valve body out of the old transmission. Oh, you're talking about the truck or the 8-speed. Okay. Yeah. You gotta be careful with that one, man. Be careful with those 8-speed. Y'all remember the video I did where I put that transmission in, I got nothing. And the valve body was wrong. They gave me the wrong one. It was a crazy mess, but I worked my way out of that. Good evening, sir. What is the normal working temperature? 850 RE. I have a 2020 Dodge Charger, all-wheel drive with AFR. I've noticed the training temperature is around 197. It's a window, my dude. It's a window. I don't know that by heart. Okay. Now, yeah, keep in mind the reason that temperature is important in the first place is for operating reason. If the fluid is cold, of course, it's going to shift a different pattern. If it's hot, it's going to shift a different pattern. But I don't know these numbers by heart, so I couldn't tell you that offhand. Normal. What's the normal temperature? Okay. I would want to think if it's out of here's the window. If it's over here outside of the window, some kind of fault code would come up. Trans temperature high. All right. So if it's in this window close to this bridge, but it hadn't went over, you obviously in the normal range. If you're in the middle, if you don't have no codes, your temperature is right where, not right where it should be, but it's in the safe zone. I would think. Okay. Yes, man. But I don't know the numbers by heart. It's the ZF8. I want to swap in a used transmission, but the mechanic says I need to use the valve bodies off the old transmission. Another said I don't, as long as it's the same transmission. If it's the same transmission, you don't have to do nothing. A lot of things come into play, though, my friend. Is you got a rotary shifter or the regular shifter? Okay, all of that matters because of the programming that's inside of the transmission module, which is the valve body. Okay, so yeah, you got to be extremely careful. That's what he's talking about. If you get one, I'm gonna put it like this: if you get a transmission out of another car that's exactly like yours, same features. Keep in mind, it's about the features. One can't be a rotary shifter and one be a regular shifter. Gotta have the same features. I want to say same year. In fact, it's all about the VIN. Okay, parts department employees have a way to tell by the VIN which transmission will work in your car. So whatever vehicle you pull that transmission out of, if you don't do nothing else, make sure you get the VIN from it. Okay, and then from that point, just cross-reference it. Go to a parts department at a dealer and have them cross-reference. Will this transmission work in my car? That's the best way to do that. That's the way we do it. That's the way I do it from now on out. I've been burnt twice. I never get burnt again because of this strategy. They send me a used transmission. What? Wait a minute. Oh, hell no. What's the VIN? Give me the VIN. What VIN? What did you take this out of? I need to know the VIN. Oh, I don't want it. Simple as that. So I get the VIN. I go to the parts department. hey, the transmission that was put in this car by the factory, well, it's working this Jeep. No, that one has a rotary, the other one don't. Point is, get the VIN. Get the VIN. I'm behind, guys. I gotta move on, man. Hey, hello, sir. Good evening to all. Dr. Art, rehab, hot rod, all that good stuff. Y'all know Dr. Art. If you don't, go find out about him. He's one cool freaking dude. All right. He got a channel and everything. So y'all know I like to post up my channel people. Thanks for stopping by, huh? Doc, get it, the thumbs up thing, man. Power Stroke Jew, hey bro. Yeah, Power Stroke Jew is one cool dude. Oh, Renegade, Rod, David, everybody's cool. Rocks, smash it. Yes, I agree with you, Rocks. Yes, sir. Had to tell my cousin I couldn't just swap a battery out. Mercedes requires certain reprogramming that I'm not equipped for. Damn, they that technical even with batteries? Interesting. Oh, thanks, Trey. I didn't know that. How to initialize it? Do you have an email? It's not a it's about the scan tool. It's a piece of hardware, scan tool, software, whichever one you're using. I can't tell you how to initialize it. It's a procedure you have to do. How to initialize? Do I need can you have an email I can hold up, or a video is the only hope I have, and is the reason I haven't gave up on my car. I'm on a set monthly income and I've been without a car. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, my friend. Yeah, but it's not something you can do without a scan tool. If that's the case, I mean, yes, it's not that simple. Okay, you're gonna be forced to go to a dealer, in my opinion, because they have the scan tool that can do it. Yes. Ooh, I feel bad because that's you're in a tight spot. But I can't email you instruction on how to initialize it because you have to have the tool. I'm so sorry, my friend. I hope you get that worked out. Let's fire on cylinder 3. Oh man, that's bank 1. But blood sweat. Now, have you done your typical, coil, swap, blah, blah, plug? And I asked you earlier, are you hearing any ticking noise? You say you may have, or you think you're hearing them. You are aware that rock arms can cause a misfire as well as a tick. You at the point now where if you done the basics, plugs and coil, you done verified secondary ignition is not your problem. You're at the point now where it's time for a compression test or even a leak down test. Okay. All right. And in some cases, that ain't even good enough. I once had to pull the valve cover off to physically look at the valve train setup, and I found a rock arm broken on the affected cylinder. So you at that point now, my dude, run a compression test. You might have to pull the valve cover off to get a closer look. All right. Misfire on cylinder 3 and a multiple cylinder misfire. And you haven't had nothing major done like cat converters and all that. Yeah, you got to get that cover off at this point. The Toyota 2.5 was replacing the 1.8. It seems fine. The 1.8 is phenomenal. That's what's up. Charles Gould. That's what's up. Oh my goodness, guys. I'm at the 1 hour mark. How in the hell did that happen? Wait a minute. Yes, I gotta fly through these comments, man. Luke, that's what's up, Luke. JT, chain guys where I have seen them broken and worn in the past. They were from that chain, I guess, sliding up and down. So my buddy was asking, should he do it, act proactive, and go ahead and do it anyway? All right. That word proactive can apply to a lot of things. Like, say, for instance, I'm seeing starters go out as early as 70,000 miles. Should I now start suggesting to my customer, my personal customer, ma'am, you're right at 75,000 miles. I will go ahead and do that starter while I'm in there. All right. Because hard parts like starters and alternators and things like that, we typically only replace when they fail, when they go bad, right? Right. So are we getting to the point now we're doing things based off of mileage? Okay. Now, at 100,000 miles, there's a lot of things should be replaced. I was working on a video on my top 3 things and you should replace, whether it's bad or not, at 100,000 miles. I haven't got around to finishing it, but that's a great topic. Yeah, so I'm supposed to be wrapping this up. Thank you, Trey. That's what's up, man. DJ, your videos have helped get my 06 PT Cruiser on the road many times. Thank you. 604-41T burnt and came apart. Will you give up on it or change it out? Depends on its work. Depends on how it looks, okay? That's a good-looking, tight, cold PT Cruiser. But unfortunately, something like a transmission could exceed the value of the car. So you got to really love that car to want to put that much money in a car that may not be worth what it takes to get it back going. That's why when I go to the salvage yard, the most car I see out there now is the PT Cruiser because its value went down. So naturally, you take it to the shop and you get an estimate for $300-400. But it's total. You know, I'm not belittling the PT Cruiser, but yeah, the value went down. So junkyard full of those things now, man. Guys, I gotta wrap this up, man. Great video, Jason. Hey, my dude, what's up, man? Jason, how are you, man? What's been up, man? What's going on? Yes, I don't know. I try. Thanks, y'all, for watching. I would say that. All right. The comments, the thumbs up, all that good stuff, man. I really appreciate it, man. That moves the algorithm. I put $2,500 in my Grand Caravan last month, but it's running like a dream. The ticket's gone. Oh, rocks. That's what's up. Glad to hear that, my friend. All right, Toyota dealership misdiagnosed alternator being bad and the timing chain being bad. Am I responsible for paying them? Depending on how you want to deal with that, man. Now, don't for once think what we say. I'm saying we, but dealership personnel say wrong with your car is etched in stone. We have a scapegoat. I shouldn't be saying this, but we'll use the term. We got to start here. In other words, if we see something that's blatantly wrong with your car, like say I have one in for right now for a radiator. It's not a high mileage car. Radiator is just busted. So I made sure and tell the guy to tell the customer, look, we got to put that on to stop the leak so I can continue to diagnose it, recheck it. All right. Yes. Start here. We have to start here. So it's all about how if they didn't communicate with you or if they gave you that impression to where we 100% sure it's the timing chain or the alternator. We're 100% sure it's the alternator. Then they put it on and then yeah, you may have some leeway there. But if they was like, I don't know, man. I don't know, dog. It sounds like an alternator, but it could be something else. We got to do that first, though. So it depends on how the communication went. I'm not finna suggest you go cuss these folks out, nothing like that. But in fact, that would get you nowhere. You will become hated. It's like messing with it's like being at a restaurant, you talking smack to the cook. He gonna be in the back going, yeah, I got you, buddy. Special wonton soup for you. Yeah, so you don't get nowhere cussing somebody out. So you can, however, sound a little, pathetic or pitiful and see if they'll work with you. I don't know. I got to get out of here, man. What did mine just roll? Uh-oh, Rock's got 100K on the vehicle. Thanks, man. Check Rockers out all tight and done the basic. Thanks for your advice. I'm going to send you. That's what's up, man. Dude, I don't know, man. Go. In fact, this is cylinder 3. The plenum go over to bank 2. So if you got room, right? Cylinder 3 right there, visible. Pull that plug out in that coil, screw in a compression gauge and see if you over 100. If you're not over 100, now that's not advisable just doing one cylinder, but give you a ballpark. Screw a compression gauge in there, spin it over about 5-6 revolutions. See how high that compression get. If you're not over 100, something going on in there. Yeah, but from what I said, it's hard to. James, with a 300M special option wiring fit in the Concord, keeping same powertrain. I unplugged it under the 300M hood, took all wiring switches and locks and keys. Still need dash assembly and wiring. Thanks. Is this a question? I don't see not one question mark out of this whole. Will a 300M special option? I don't know. 1999. Wait a minute, man. That's when Prince was around making his song. I don't know if it'll fit. Okay. Yes, I don't know. I don't know that by heart. I really don't know. Okay. Do some cross checks. Like I say, make the VIN your friend. Whatever car you get out of, see if it's, do some cross reference at the parts department and see if things work. You're dropping gems like always, bro. Kendrick Gaston, thanks for stopping by, my dude. That is what's up. I appreciate it. All right, that's not what they said. They said the alternator was making a noise, and so they fixed it. They changed it, and they said, "Oh no, the timing chain component that makes a noise." And then I changed that. So, what would you like to have happen? Would you want your money back for that alternator repair, or do you want your goal to get your car fixed? Yeah. Oh, that is crazy, man. They were 100% sure. Then you might be on to something. You might get a little thread back. Guys, I'm at the bottom. All right. I appreciate everybody jumping on. Remember, it's still like 30 people in here. Get a video a thumbs up, please. All right. I have got to go. I've been on for 1 hour. I will see you guys Sunday. All right. At 8 o'clock. Tech Talk Sunday, I guess we call it. All right. So until then, that's all I have, man. Thanks for watching. Come and subscribe. I'll see y'all next.